And sometimes I put some popcorn in my cherry Coke. I started as a kid, because you sometimes you share in a popcorn and you get passed around and you don't have a container to put extra popcorn in. So I'll just like get a bunch of handfuls of popcorn, put it at the top of my Coke, and I would eat it off the top of the Coke with the lid off because I'm not big on straws.
Let's get our move on.
Howdy, folks. Brainstorm here. I wanted to do this on a live this morning, and I tried to do it early in the AM as a live to share with you this Coca-Cola Creations, new Coca-Cola Creations Move. It's a limited edition Coke flavor, collab with the artist Rosalia. I don't know who that is, but I'll find out after this one. But I've been, my lovely wife got this for me. She found it at a store, and I haven't seen it anywhere else. I've heard about it, heard that it was coming out. I didn't know it was already out. So I wanted to share this with y'all on the live, and I did it, but it was so choppy, it was so awful, I deleted it. So we're going to do this as a quickie, non-short sharing with y'all. I've already tried it. I've already got my impressions of it, but I want to let y'all know about it. It seems to be out there on the shelves. In the UK, it's called Movement, I believe, and you can see some reviews out there where it's called limited edition Movement, but in the United States, it's called Move, M-O-V-E, Coca-Cola Creations Kitchen, newest collab flavor, and this time with the artist known as Rosalia. It definitely has a standout look to it, and let's try it again. I already tried this much, so let's see if we got any more fizzle. Oh, we did, because I shook it up a bit, but let's try it again. Yep. The aroma when you first open this one is really different, strong aroma. When I first tried it this morning, I equated it to a caramel flavor, like that caramel flavor you get when you open a fresh caramel when you're sitting in church, waiting for the preacher to wind it up, and your mama hands you a caramel when you're 8 years old. That's what it smells like to me. But the taste is also very caramelly, if that's a word. Very strong caramel backwash, which is very pleasing, very comforting. And it's a little bit of almost like what I thought of as a caramel drizzle on popcorn. So there's almost like a caramel buttery flavor. I haven't really looked into this flavor or know what's going on out there, but honestly, that is definitely what I get from it. Like you having a tub of popcorn at the movies, and this would be a great movie drink, I think. Or at-home movie drink, curling up with a bucket of popcorn, drizzle a little caramel. I don't know about you, but I like a nice little milk chocolate or a caramel drizzle, or both on my popcorn. Add that little sweet, crunchy, salty flavor to a good treat when you're watching a movie, either at the movie theaters or at your home watching a movie, or just, driving in your truck on your way to work, if that's what you're into. Why not? But this is definitely like a buttery popcorn caramel drizzle kind of drink. And it's sad that they put these things out in their limited edition, especially when you like them. Now, I tried that marshmallow collaboration. That's like the Coca-Cola strawberry watermelon deal. Wasn't my favorite of their Coca-Cola Creations Kitchen. So I'll be honest with you, I did do that review. You can find that in my channel on the playlist. But I think the Starlight Coke was better than that marshmallow collaboration. There was a Coca-Cola Bite. That one was unique, and I had a fun review on that one too. But this one has no tagline that I'm aware of, but there you go, the poor planning of mice and men. But it is a transformation flavored Coke. That's what it says. Transformation flavored Coke. This was not the Coke Zero version. This is the regular sugared version. So I'm getting a little hyper if you can't tell. But there is a limited edition Coke Zero version of Move. And if you're in the UK or elsewhere, you might see it as Movement. But in the United States, it is definitely Move from what I gather. So definitely a thumbs up on this one. This is one of my favorite of the Coca-Cola Creations so far. I like that caramel flavor. It's definitely a different taste to it. You know, some of these highfalutin flavors that they do with it, try to be creative. The collaborations, especially, are not all that interesting, but they're not all that different either. But this one's definitely different. Because, you know, I like to get cherry Coke at the movies. I probably mentioned this to y'all before. And sometimes I put some popcorn in my cherry Coke. You know, I started as a kid, you know, because you sometimes you share in a popcorn and you get passed around and you don't have a container to put extra popcorn in. So I'll just like get a bunch of handfuls of popcorn, put it at the top of my Coke, and I would eat it off the top of the Coke with the lid off because I'm not big on straws. And sometimes that popcorn taste, that salty, buttery popcorn taste would mix in there with the Coke, the cherry Coke. And that was really kind of an interesting flavor, an interesting texture. You know, munching on some ice with some popcorn kernels, drinking your cherry Coke at the movies with some popcorn flavor in there. And honestly, that's why I know this. I can speak to this because I know that flavor, and that's exactly what this tastes like to me. Popcorn mixed with cherry Coke. That's what it tastes like. But it's probably not so much cherry Coke, but it may be. You never know. But definitely give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope that you'll get out there and try something new each and every day, because that's what it's all about. And I like to try things new. I go to the gas station to get gas. I grab a drink, grab a snack, you know, trying to go out of my way to have fun, to share that fun with y'all and have a good time. Because you never know till you know. You don't know if you like something or if you don't like something until you give it a try. And I definitely like this, and I think you will too if you give it a try, because you might not like it, but at least you know. And it may not come back again. Some things come and they're gone. They're one and gone, and you don't get to try it again. So the best time to try something is when you see it. Because if you wait and say, I'm going to look for that again later, or if you think, no, not right now, then you might not be able to find it again. I've learned that the hard way. So you see something unique that you want to try, give it a try. You don't got to do a YouTube channel to try new things. You don't got to do out of your way and go crazy to try new restaurants. You go to the same restaurants. There is something said about comfort food. I will grant you that. There is something about things that are tried and true, or traditional in your family and in your life, things that give you comfort, that warm you up, that embrace you as comfort food, because that's the very definition of comfort food. So there is something to be said about things that when you feel bad or you want to get a perk me up, some things that are familiar, some things that are dear to you. There's something definitely plus about that. But there's also adventures. There are culinary adventures. There are expeditions of flavor. There's, you know, just the gamut of good groceries out there for y'all to try. So I definitely suggest y'all do it. I'm your guru of good groceries. I'm the king of shorts. I'm your fluffy talking machine. Brainstorm challenges. Here to challenge you to try something new each and every day. Y'all have a great day, and I hope y'all get out there and taste the spice of life, guys. You never know, as I say, until you know. Hey, and as ever, if you like this video review, go check out this video up here. Click on that where I did the marshmallow strawberry watermelon review with Mighty Burger of all people. That was a fun, and just always have a good time with Mighty Burger, and he tells it like it is. So check out that video where we did the Coca-Cola Creations Kitchen flavor, the strawberry watermelon by the artist Marshmallow. Go check that out. Let me know, guys, what we should try next.